I make the people don't they lose their minds. I've been doing this all my life. When I'm on the beat, I set it on fire. And when I step in, I'll be right on time. I hope you're ready, we go jam all night. In any weather, whether rain or shine. You go and paza. You better on your hazard. And then the money don't matter. Because the party don't scatter. You go and paza. You better on your hazard. And then the money don't matter. Because the party don't scatter. Show them how them celebrate tonight. Celebrate tonight. Celebrate tonight. Show them how them do. Celebrate tonight. Celebrate you. Celebrate.
We got the party on fire. We'll never ever stop, no never. We don't travel, we don't need no visa. From Lagos down to Alaba. Oh, Medina, we celebrate. Got to jubilate. Oh, baby, we celebrate. We must do jubilate. Yeah.
You go and paza. You better on your hazard. And then the money don't matter. Because the party don't scatter.
Well, it's a Friday morning. It is the 23rd of June 2023. Well, I hope that you've had a very, very beautiful week. The weekend is almost here. We pray that you will enjoy a weekend as well. But make sure you rest enough so you can come back on Monday with a lot of vim and a vigor to go through next week. All right. And we here at Love 99.5, we've had a great week ourselves because on Monday, the Love FM High School debate began. And we've had contests, between OT and OKES, between Prempeh College and Rich School, between Kumasi High School and Barikese, and of course yesterday Bompata and Church of Christ. Now let me try quickly to see if I can run you through some of the motions that we've debated on. Okay, so here we go. So on Monday, for example, the contest was between Osage Tree Senior High School and Osage Tutu Senior High School. Now let's not forget that in last year's debate, OT placed third. Now on Monday, the motion was in today's Ghana, choose a craft rather than university education. That was what the motion was on Monday, and it was live on Facebook. It was live on the Joy Learning channel. It was live on radio as well. And like I often say, we enjoy that engagement that you share with us when you join us on Facebook, the comments and all. So that was for Monday. Then on Tuesday, the 20th of June, the motion was women should pay less income tax than men. Women should pay less income tax than men. And it was a contest between Prempeh College and the Rich School. And we all know that the Rich School, although they didn't qualify to the next stage of the competition, they gave a very good account of themselves, especially as we got to know that the debaters are in Form 1. Then on Wednesday, the motion was lessons about colonization should be withdrawn from Ghana's education curriculum. A motion that Leo Stanley was so much into because of China and what they did. And we had the defending champions Kumasi High School facing off Barikese Senior High School. Then on Thursday, that was yesterday, the motion was brain drain, a blessing in disguise. It was a contest between Presec Bompata and Church of Christ, and no entrant as well. Today, like I said earlier in the morning, well, the motion is going to be artificial intelligence, that is AI, is threatening to take over human productivity. And today's contest at 2 p.m. will be between New Edobiasi Senior High School and Kumasi Wesley Girls. They call themselves the Kiwegehe, and it will be on at two new entrants in there. Eugene, so how would you describe the week so far in terms of the contest that we've witnessed?
It's been thrilling. I think none so far have been boring. The schools have shown that they've really prepared, and you can also see that the debate is growing from strength to strength. The quality is there, the clarity is now there. There's a lot of excitement. There's a lot of information. I like the research. They are doing so much information, and it's even helping some of us. And I think that it's been thrilling and amazing so far.
I would say it's helping some of us. I would say it's helping all of us. I mean, Leo, you yourself, you took time to be there on Wednesday, and it was a contest between Barikese and Kumasi High, defending champions. How did it go for you? I mean, put it all together.
No, David, see, it's even a testament to how well the debate is doing.
Oh yeah.
Because Leo, for Leo to come there and through the whole session.
And along the line, he was engaging with Apuzo and Becca, China did the same thing.
You didn't think I would be that interested in. But I loved it. I loved the whole, the euphoria around the competition and how the students are so into it. And one thing that I noticed after the results was announced, and the other guy from Marrakech, that he put his head. I think I had even alerted him and said, "Oh, small," and then it just told me how much they loved it, and those little things are what makes me love the competition the most.
One thing you're losing sight of is that the two debaters, when they mount the podium, they are there not just for themselves; they're representing the whole
school. Yeah.
So when you fail to qualify your school, or if your school fails to progress to the next stage,
you feel that pressure on you.
So you go back to school, you go back to the dormitory, you go back to the classroom, and you don't know what might happen. Instead of their understanding and appreciating that, listen, you've put in so much effort, you've given your all, but unfortunately, on the day, the other school was better than you.
And when Pat was interviewing him, he said he didn't know what happened because they really prepared before coming there, and you could tell that maybe it was being the first time on stage or something. Something happened. That's why he was fumbling and all that. For me, it was normal. I mean, he's young.
It is one of the biggest stages you can ever imagine.
Yes.
Because there are several cameras all
around you, the people, the tension, the pressure.
You're told that you're on television.
Yeah.
You're told that you're on Facebook. You're told that you're on radio.
You have to be. Your composure has to be right. Yeah. So I mean. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Yesterday too, I really enjoyed it. Yeah,
you did, huh?
Yeah, the
Church of Christ or Bompata.
Bompata, their principal speaker. I fell in love with him the second he started speaking. The very second he started speaking, I was just hooked on him. His delivery was flawless. Before, I put the high school guy on top. Now I think the president guy is the one on top now.
Which of the contests would you say has been the keenest so far? I mean, from Monday where we had OT and Okes, then we had Prempeh and Rich School, then we had Barakesi and Kumasi High, then Bompata, and of course Church of Christ. Which of the contests has been the keenest so far for you?
I think the Prempeh College one.
Prempeh and Rich School.
And Rich School. And yesterday, but I think so far, David, I'm making me remember. I think it will be the Prempeh and the Rich School.
Prempeh and the Rich School, and I'm not surprised because the Rich schools themselves, they came by in there and they gave a very good account of themselves. And one thing that I've liked so far in this competition, it's not like it happens all the time. It happens once a while, where you announce the results. And you can tell from the faces of the patrons that, they think that they should have won and they didn't win. This time around, all the judges, the scores that has come throughout this week are all unanimous. All three judges score for a particular school. And for those of you who watch us on Facebook and watch us on television, you get to realize that the judges are seated in a way that they cannot communicate with each other. So you can say, okay, they communicated and say A, B, or C. They're sitting apart from each other. And the results have been, unanimous.
No copy work.
From the judges, no way. From the judges, no way. But again, Eugene, one unique thing is that all the results that has been announced, the patrons and the schools themselves, they know that, listen, they didn't win on the day, and that gives that gives a lot of joy as well.
It's been clear. After they are friends, all of them, Mr. George, others. I think they'll say to patron. Even I think he's outside the country now. We talk. They are all friends. As long as they talk Eugene today, we know yes the better side won. They know, but just that sometimes it's just like football. Accepting defeat can be a bit of difficulty, but they know that it's good, especially when the decision is unanimous. If it was close, you could have seen that. There's Rage, for example, would tell you that we did so, but we knew that we met a better side. And you see. The competition is proving that the experience counts. You see, it's like the Premier League in the last 20 years. Leicester, they just came in and all that. The Ghana Premier League. Yeah, the Ghana Premier League, Diana came from Division 1, won the Ghana Premier League. It happens. But every competition recognizes experience. The Champions League, the debate, everything. Look at the National Science and Maths quiz. How many times does an outlier school, Keta, it will happen once in a while for them to even get to the finals. But ordinarily, to be the Pressex, the Prempehs and all that. So every competition recognizes champions and count on experience.
And when I met the principal speaker for President Bompata yesterday, I could tell that I have seen him before in the auditorium. I think he was a debater for the school last year. And
okay. That
it gives
explains
me
a lot.
A lot of experience
Oh, okay.
and a lot of springboard for him.
Last they present. So maybe he was part of the team because they presented, I think, 2 girls.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. So and then you realize along the line last they changed. There was Ayiku and your girlfriend. You know, and they changed it. So a lot of experience comes to play in some of these things, and that's why we say that, for example, when it comes to the debaters from Rich School, if they should decide to debate next year, haven't had a lot of experience from this year, the stage fright and all the other things.
Yeah, it will just go away.
Exactly.
And Dave, one thing that I also would want the patrons to really work on is when they are delivering. You know, sometimes it's just like they are reciting
or reading
rather than communicating.
Okay, so I don't know how you witnessed the debate yesterday because you were not in auditorium.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
You watched on Facebook?
Yeah, I watched it on Facebook.
So you can tell that unfortunately the principal speaker for Church of Christ.
Yeah.
She literally was reading.
Yeah.
From a screen. So she kept flipping,
and it was just like.
And
reading.
along the line, if you miss a line, it to affect your delivery.
Yeah.
So you would go to repeat a statement and then look on the sheet of paper to continue your flow. But the principal speaker for President Bompata, because I would say he has chewed it because he knew what he was about. He could move from one stage.
You know, Dave, let me just veer off a little bit. You know, I work with a lot of young upcoming musicians, especially with rap music. And this is one thing that I always tell them. Sometimes they will come and they will be sending you tracks, and I'm like, look, don't rap to me. Talk to me. Right? If I listen to you, you have to be able to get my attention on what you are saying. Take me through what you... Don't just... No. It has to be that connection. Yeah, and yesterday that was what I saw with the President Bompata guy. He was just communicating. It was like he was in a lecture hall teaching.
Especially when he started the picture.
Yes, it was just beautiful. And I was like, if all of them could, kind of learn that mode of communication, it will even make the debate, go way through the roof.
You see, David, about the reading, and I think that maybe we organizers need to have a forum for that. Because David, one thing, I've been a debater. I talk faster because I stammer. Thing.
Welcome to the family. I also speak fast because I stammer.
Hey, Joel, what's up?
And there are people who tell me that, listen, you speak too fast. I'm like, Charlie, if I dare slow down in speech, the stammering will come.
Yes,
and it will be bad.
It was actually my debate coach who taught me that I speak. And Ace Ankuma, I got to know Ace through, I watch a lot of things early. And he also he was also a terrible stammerer, but when you talk faster, you're able to overcome it.
It's like stammers when they sing. They don't stammer.
Yeah, it doesn't come.
So it's like,
Stonebwoy is a perfect example. Stonebwoy is a serious stammerer.
Yeah, it's a stammerer, yeah.
But he talks it.
Mr. Bean.
But that we need to call someone to explain.
And they startle. You startle when we want to pronounce a word.
But I think we have somebody we can talk to right now.
Who's that?
No, I'm talking about. I'm talking about
helping people who stammer.
No, I'm talking about
how.
Why is it that when you are talking, the stammering comes, but when you are singing, it doesn't come.
And again, how you can help people to get out of stammering?
Yeah.
There's a trick to it.
Now back to the debate about the reading. I think that they should warm this. You see, for me, no matter the point you give me, automatically my mind will give me something. I think they need to train them to understand what they are debating on. For example, today the motion is what? Artificial intelligence is threatening to take over human productivity.
Yeah, okay, so that's one of the topics that I'm really to be there.
Yes. So when you understand the topic, you understand what you are, as Leo said, you understand what you are communicating, and you must also have cognizance of the people you are communicating to. Mm-hmm. So, for example, the lecturer, the judges, you should clearly have a certain point that may suit what they do, because sometimes when people can relate or have certain relation to what you are saying, it makes them have a certain fixation on what you are saying and able to understand your communication better. Because you see, when you are reading, I don't even like reading when I'm presenting because it slows you. But when you understand the point, you can only look on the paper for key dates because those things can confuse you. So the years, 54 years ago,
the figures.
Yeah. But when it comes to explanation and communicating the thing and making it relatable, and I think that's one thing they need to look at. Yesterday, for example, the brain drain. When you target the communication to look at the lecture, the background that they come from, one is from economics. Okay, one is a PhD. Okay, one has taught for 30 years. Okay, your lecturer went to the UK 10 years, they are making more than you are making. You see, when you are able to have that targeted communication, it helps. So then we need to teach them targeted communication, how to do proper explanation of their point, and able to articulate it to make sense. Because when you are reading this, and you notice that anytime they look on the paper, that's where they fumble. I don't know if you notice. Anytime they look on the
look for
paper,
that line where you are left off.
exactly, and you're not carrying a pen or those
To mark that
markers
area.
to be marking
and
the
that
area.
and that happens when you have been reading LPMs.
exactly. You know, but
We don't read the LPS, we present.
present the LPS.
Okay.
Yeah.
But then today's topic, I'm like Leo. I'm very, very excited. I had a friend call me that
we were talking about it, but not in detail because you know what happened yesterday. We're
Yeah.
told that we're giving our part to some people, so no comment on the motion. But I'm told again that we think that we've seen some great debates already. I'm told that there are other schools. There's a man who says he's taking time to go through some of the schools. I don't want to mention names here. He says he's been to some of the schools. He's seen their preparation towards next week's debate, for example. And he says to him, the best is yet to
Is
come.
yet to come. Yeah.
And that gives me joy and excitement that, listen, if we think that we have been wowed so far, there's more wow to come away from next week, you know. But in all this, what does this do for these young ones?
Oh, David, it boosts your confidence. You know, I always say that I never did media, but it's because of some of these things I was exposed to debate, traveling, seeing people. So when you put you on any stage, you know,
Stage fright,
being scared, you know, shaking, trying to be jittery and all that, they don't come. Yes, I may have because any different audience presents different experiences, but at least the confidence will be there. And David, it's not just even about winning. You see, for you to get the opportunity to represent a school, and now the SHS, no school has less than 2,000 population. Out of all these people, you were selected to be on the stage. Now you notice that Prempeh didn't win last year, but today we are their people.
They're about to step out of the shores of Ghana to go study on a scholarship in the United States of America.
And the last
same for the students of the debaters from
High
High
school.
School.
Yeah, and David, what did George say the last? I even thought it was a 1 year visa. They say
5 years.
5 years. PhD you grade 4 years. So when you finish, you can even ball 1 year there. You get it.
And
so
if the brain drain doesn't step in, you can come back home.
leave me, I'll come back.
You come back.
But I see, so David, it's good for the students, for your confidence, and anytime you go back to learn some of these things, certainly you pick certain and they want to improve on it, especially the first year and the second year, so who want to come again. So for me, it's a very, very good exercise. That's why I always say that, David, if you have money and don't know what to do with the money, come to Love FM, come and meet our marketing and sales team. We will show you what to do. Because David, I even feel, and I've not spoken to manager, but I feel there are several things you can do for the student. Best female debater, for example, most articulate, something just to encourage them. These young people, David, you see, the last time I met the educational director, the way our SHS is going, we need to grow role models between them. Because David, you
A
see,
lot
among them.
Yeah.
yes, when your peers are positive influences on your life, it is better than even sometimes your parents.
Yeah.
These SHS, my sister, she came home for 3 months, courtesy Akufo-Addo. I'll see her maybe for another month. The entire year, I've seen her for, let's say, 4 months, closely living in there. Most of the time she will spend is the trimesters they organize in the SHS. So those peers, if they are not given a positive pressure to your child, you've lost them.
And you know, to a large extent, most of these debaters are also art students,
Yeah.
or business students.
Yeah.
And the fact that you're able to, if you look at the duration of preparation, is so short, so limited. Because when did we do the balloting and the
It was
launch?
Wednesday
It was
and
last
Monday
Wednesday.
they were, yeah.
It was last Wednesday. Then just this very Monday, OT and OKS mounted the stage to debate. Now, if you look at how they were able to present their information, if they would attach same seriousness to studying their books, you know, studying your books, you have good retentive memory.
That's a good point.
You'll be able to study well enough to write your examinations very well. So these are some of the things that will build you. You know, it builds you so well for your own studies. You know, if you are doing research by your own self
And can deliver like this on stage.
yeah,
It
that's what I'm
means,
saying.
yeah.
If you do a lot of research by yourself, like we know they do, and you're about to write your WASI, you can do your own personal research as well.
And David, I don't know if Dr. Jones has time, she should call. David, even at the university, I had this conversation. There are university students who cannot even do a literature review. You know, they cannot present. You know, they are scared. They are just, they're always at the back. Even at the master's level, you know, they're always at the back. Oh, Charlie, and all those things. But as you said, and even at and maybe you may get there one day. There are debates where you are giving the motion an hour.
Yeah, I know, and you just have to
Or 30 minutes.
because you have to in your life. You need to build capacity.
Exactly. That's the word. So you see, over time as they are coming, and even not for just the competing participants themselves, but for the general public, they are building capacity. And then, you know, it's a good influence on their minds. And David, one thing too I like about this debate is how when they present the data, they are able to analyze the data analysis. You know, so they present the data, they don't just leave it there. So as the other guy is giving it to the judges, they are able to relate to the data and explain it. And I think that is so amazing of them.
And one other thing that excites me when I look at what Love FM does, you know. So not long ago we had the Love FM primary school quiz, and these are children in class 5, class 6, even class 4, you know, and they have to read all manner of materials, be it mathematics, be it English, be it history, be it culture, whatever. They read, and then at that tender age, you know, they come into the studios of Love 99.5. They are quizzed, and then they answer these questions, you know, sometimes off the cuffs, very simple, very easy, fast, speed. So if the same thing we do for these quiz and these children, they move on to, you know, the senior high school levels, and they're debating. It tells you that we are creating a beautiful future for these young ones. I think what we need to also be doing is maybe create something for the people in the JHS level, the junior high school level. We need to create something for them, because if we're doing it for the ones, you know, in the primary, and we do something for the JHS, and we do something for the senior high school, and even for those in the university, that means that we've covered all the educational area.
The stages.
The stages.
You see, Mandela after he was released from the shackles of prison, and he said that he focused on education because education is that tool that will change a lot of things for a country. And David, I'm particularly of the view that even as a parent, the greatest gift or inheritance you can give your children is giving them education. David, when you're educated, there are certain things you can do. You and I, we are not, when we watch certain videos, you know, certain places people will go, certain things that they will do. If they have some semblance of education, they wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
So it's very, very important. And that's why I always say that let's support us. Give us the feedback. We take it on board and we correct it. Then we look at the motions that we are looking at this week. These are our realities. These are the things we look at for. But I shouldn't just always listen to the parliamentarians. We should also listen to the youth, who are majority of Ghana's population. And
also bringing in fresh ideas.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm praying that they will not be corrupted. I'm praying that they will continue doing the good things, and the fact that they have researched themselves and are presenting these things, it will speak in their lives. They will live what they are presenting. So today, like we know, at 2 p.m. the contest will be between Kumasi Wesley Girls, they are called Kewege, and then New Edubiase Senior High School. The motion is artificial intelligence is threatening to take over human productivity. And for your information, Kumasi Wesley Girls, they are for the motion. New Edubiase are against the motion. We can go onto the phone lines right now and speak to Mr. Abel Ade, and he's the patron for Kumasi, you know, Wesley Girls. Hi, Mr. Ade. Good morning. Hey, good morning. Hello, Mr. Ade. Well, I think he's distracted. We'll get his attention and speak to him. Do we have him on now? All right, Ade, good morning. All right, so can we speak to the New Edubiase patron? Can you hear me? Good morning, Chief. Good morning. So what are your expectations going into this afternoon's contest?
I think there's the first time for the both schools, or
the first time for the two schools, yes.
That would be interesting because they do not really have a footprint for us to see what happened. But I get the signals that both schools did well at their zonal contest, and New Edubiase they are traveling, so it tells you that. And Kewegewe, I think one of the ladies close to me attended that school, so I may want to tease her, or maybe see how well they performed and all that. But the topic is quite detailed. Artificial intelligence, many branches and all that. But let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes.
Indeed, let's see how it goes. We're still working the lines to get the patrons of both schools, that's Nudi BRC and Kumasi Wesley Girls, to talk to. But whilst we work on the lines, listen, there's good news for small to medium scale business owners. With SME Plus, you get to manage all your operational costs in communication. Now, this service simply allows you to choose from affordable packages and enjoy talk time, SMS data, and business content all bundled into one subscription. Now, the other exciting news is this. Next Monday, you will get to have free on-net calls because it happens every Monday from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Simply dial star 5060 hash to sign up today. Send a WhatsApp message or you can place a call 202-44-308-111 for more information, and please stay connected everywhere you go. Every morning when we get the opportunity, we try to tell you about safety, and this morning safety is on security doors. Why don't you go to Weedy Locks and get doors from Israel? Israeli security doors are the best you can find on the market. Now, the doors are elegant, they are affordable, and they are durable. It has a Gladiator locking system, 13 bolts lock all round into the galvanized steel frame. The doors do not make noise when opened or closed, so it doesn't enable people to monitor the movement of the people in the home or the house. It is specifically coated with powder paint to avoid peeling of paint. It also weighs 60 kg for a single door. Now, it comes in single, large, 1.5 and double doors. You can also order for a special height of doors depending on the frame height of your door. That's in terms of the building that you are putting up. At Weedy Locks, keys are coded with 5 keys per door, which also means that it cannot be duplicated. Now, if you want peace of mind, if you want security at home, you want security in the office, the banking, hall, the warehouse that you own, go straight to Weedy Locks to have a door that lasts so long without replacement. There's a special offer that is ongoing as I speak, and this offer is for architects, for building contractors, as well as real estate developers. Listen, even if you're not an architect and go there and say you're an architect and that you want to buy some doors, you can get the discount that is on offer. You can find them at Sokoban, off the Kwamama Road, and that's where their showroom is. But in case you want to place a call to them or you want to send them a message, do so on WhatsApp 050-8777-755 or 0575-777-755. Weedy Locks, we protect what matters most. Do we have our gentleman on the line? Is Mr. Ade on the line?
Yeah, I'm on the line.
All right, Mr. Ade, Charlie, after trying several times, we've gotten through to you now. So how are you doing, Mr. Ade?
We are doing great. We are just preparing for today's program. I'm with my girls currently. We are doing a bit of, I'm trying to give them some words of encouragement and then try to psych their mind because they are coming on TV for the first time. They might feel nervous, so I'm just trying to psych them on that so that they come with full confidence.
How is that going? Trying to psych them up, boost their confidence and all. How is that going?
Yeah, they are responding to whatever I'm telling them because I've just told them that it's just like the prelims, what they went through. It's only something new, just that the camera in front of you. But aside that, they should go there, do their best. Whatever happens, I'm proud of them.
When you say whatever happens, you're proud of them, what do you mean by that?
Hello? Debate is just like the accident of the cockroach. It can fall on either side. But with the preparation and then now research that my girls have done, expect nothing but victory today.
I see. Do I have Mr. Is it Adoko on the line? Hello, Mr. Adoko. Mr. Adoko, good morning.
Hello.
Yes, Mr. Adoko is patron for No Dubiase Senior High School. Good morning to you, sir. How are you doing?
Good morning. We are very fine. How about you?
Well, the Lord is our shepherd. We are well in here.
All right.
So tell us, how is preparation going like as you are facing off, girls from Kumasi Wesley Girls?
Well, we are prepared immensely and then we are very fine. We are out for the bill. In fact, we have done all the possible preparations towards this important competition. So we are prepared. We are ready to face Keweghe. No matter what, you don't fear them. We are ready to prove a point.
On into your preparation for the contest this afternoon.
Well, we prepared very well. We spent sleepless nights doing various sorts of researches, talking to the required resource persons. In fact, the videos, everything, all the necessary researches and the preparations we have done, and then we are ready to face Keweghe.
So this is the first time, your school, No Dubiase, has made it to the main contest of the Love FM High School debate. What should we, organizers and people who love to listen to debate, who want to watch you guys this afternoon, what should they expect from you?
All right. It is true this is the first time the DBRC is qualifying, but we are not there to play games. In fact, all along, the DBRC have been tagged as underdogs by all the institutions surrounding us. But we have always proved to them that we are not mere pushovers. So we are really here to prove a point, to show the whole world, to showcase the talent that DBRC has got to the whole world. So we are really in for a big deal.
We wish you well, but my next question is, how far do you think you're going to go in this competition?
Pardon me?
I'm saying that we wish you and your debaters well, but how far do you think you'll be going in this year's competition?
Well, thank you very much for wishing us well, but our limit is the very top. So we are aiming for the trophy this year. We've prepared very well, and we know that the trophy will be ours. That's our limit. That's where we are aspiring to. That's where we think our preparations will take us to take the trophy.
Mr. Ade, so you've heard him. He says that they're going to make it to the finals and win the 2023 edition. It means that they'll defeat you today. What's your response to him?
Pardon me?
Let's wait and see who carries the day. But I don't want to put pressure on my girls. We are taking it step after step. I don't want to put pressure on my girls. Step after step, and then you will get there. You will get there.
What he says is he wants to take it one debate after the other. And so what he's saying to us is that, he knows that his girls will defeat, the debaters from New DBRC Senior High School. We wish both of you well. Please come in early so we can have some engagements with you before we get on to television.
Thank you. And we love the challenge Kirigi is posing to us. We love the challenge. We accept the challenge, and we're going to give it to them, surely.
We hear you.
All right. Thank you.
We are equally prepared for you.
Thank you, boss. We shall meet.
All right.
All right.
All right. So, Eugene, what excites me when we're just about to begin and Patricia engages with the patrons and students from the schools that will be doing the debating and they're blowing their own horn and bragging and all that. It excites me because it tells you that they are wishing their schools well. But unfortunately, when the die is cast, when the contest is over and the results are announced, some of them put their heads on the table, some of them will cry and all that, which of course is expected. I hope that their patrons, speak to them, gives them some morale, encouragement, because Charlie, it's not easy.
Oh yeah, David, you see, it's not always about winning. That's why I said that. You see, it's how well you are able to come. At least why you be? Why am I here? Charlie, David, to mount a platform. The last time you remember when the parents came in, they were shivering. The parents. But what if you are Kwame?
Let me share my experience at JSS and then SS. I was in the school choir, and then every competition that we went to, we never was even second or third. We won every single competition that we went to until the last one at SS when we didn't win, and I think even that one we were runners up, and that was the first time I felt the real feeling of defeat in a competition, and it wasn't something pretty, so I could really understand.
When you say choir, you are like 20.
Yeah.
This is an individual who's mounting a podium by himself or herself.
It's the same feeling. Every time that we won as a team, as a unit, and from the place to the school.
What I mean is this: even if your contribution to the choir is not heard, we'll be on file. Because we say I'm talking about somebody who mounts a podium himself, herself, grabs the microphone. And that, Charlie, you're representing over 2,000, students. Amazing.
David, that's why we go to this, but that's why I like what the KWG guy said. That with my girls, I'm support. No matter what happens, I'm proud of them. To even qualify is an achievement.
It is. So let's bring you excerpts from what happened yesterday. Between that contest, between Pese Bompata and of course Church of Christ.
9 countries, namely Ethiopia, Kenya, Malawi, Nigeria, South Africa, Tanzania, Uganda, Zambia, and Zimbabwe have lost a whopping $2 billion for these professionals, these medical professionals, going out to seek for better opportunities for clear arguments and development. Please, let's watch this video.
It costs the government money to train doctors, and estimates say brain drain in the health sector costs Africa $2 billion a year. Is this something?
Well, see this conquer. Madam Chair, what even pains me the most is that this destination country do not pay the cost of training the African doctors they recruit. It even pains in the war, and my opponents here try to make us believe that this smart strategy of looting the investments of other countries is a blessing in disguise. Oh wow, my opponent, why are you acting unfair?
One other key thing that I've noticed in this year's competition, unlike previous years, is that the debaters themselves are sticking to the rules of engagement. They respect the rules of engagement. Last year, for example, if somebody is bailed out, you can see that they still continue to debate anyway. But this time around, when they hear the bell that they've been bailed out, they just halt.
And David, I think all competition has been only once that like they were debating and the bell came. Most of them,
it was to stick between the time frame. Take a listen to more excerpts from yesterday's debate.
Brain countries develop slower once they lose their talented and skillful citizens to other countries. Ladies and gentlemen, innovation is the backbone of every country. So if these highly professional researchers, innovators, and engineers migrate to developed countries, then it suppresses innovation and the progress in developing countries. Ladies and gentlemen, according to the spokesperson of the International Organization for Migration, Jean Philippe, he asserted that 60% of faculty position in the polytechnic, for instance, and 40% of position in the university still remain vacant because there are not enough qualified people to occupy this position. The chair, the absence of this expertise of the professional reduce productivity, thereby slowing down development. So to you, my opponent, with this huge percentage of competent and experienced professionals going out from the country, how can a country progress? I mean, how are you there and there and there? More this podium, calling this a blessing in disguise. The chair, before I begin
my opponents argue that brain drain leads to reduction in productivity. According to www.quizzy.com, lack of employee training is the most frequent root cause of low employee productivity. If these migrated brains have stayed in their country and have still lacked effective training, productivity has still decreased. A study conducted by the American Society for Training and Development revealed that companies who invest a lot in employee training has the probability of recording 57% increase in sales and 37% rise in gross profit per each and every employee. This indicates the effects training has on productivity.
All right, so those were some excerpts from yesterday's debate, Church of Christ and Presec Bompata. So all the schools that have not qualified to the next stage of the competition, like OT, like Barry Kesse, like, Rich School, and of course Church of Christ, we wish you well. Prepare hard, come next year, and you'll still be able to make a difference. And for those of you who have not participated yet, I mean, talking about the CAS and Asanteman and co, and you attended Asanteman, next week your school will be on. So we'll see how you guys will fare. But you can call us now on 03220 83596, 03220 83597, and 03220-83598. You can talk about yesterday's debate. You can talk about today's debate. Feel free and call us now. 03220-83596, 03220-83597, and 03220-83598. You can call us. So tonight, this afternoon actually, at 2 p.m., you know that there's a contest coming up. And so that's what it is. Meanwhile, Syntex is a market leader in water tanks in Ghana, with sizes ranging from 100 liters to 25,000 liters. You are sure to have the size you need for your business, for your home. It's available in many different colors at no extra cost. Now, Syntex has just launched a new Syntex Pure Gallon tank. It is still, has the strength of a Syntex tank with an affordable price. Get yours today from Syntex agents across the country. Also, Syntex is your one-stop shop for all your plastic packaging needs. Call them on 050-5555-666 to find out more, or you can send a message to the social media at Syntex Ghana. Syntex, are you strong, are you tough? Now, let's talk about how you can, do better when it comes to your business. Now, are you an SME, business owner, a school, hospital, church, club, or association? At CBG, we understand that every city counts when you are working to grow your business. That is why we have designed this interest-bearing business account that gives you true value for money. CBG Business Plus account offers you attractive interest rates, access to checkbooks, USSD banking, local and international cards, alerts, internet banking, the CBG mobile app, CBG money voucher platform, and top-notch relationship management, and so much more. Walk into any of our 114 branches nationwide to get your Business Plus account today. Now, for more information, you can call CBG on 0302 216 000 or send them a mail to info@cbg.com.gh. Visit the website www.cbg.com.gh. Now, you can also visit their social media handles, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Terms and conditions apply. CBG will stand with you. Christoph, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, David. How are you, sir?
I am good, Christoph. Good to have you.
Yeah, good show. Multimedia, we want to say kudos to you, especially Love FM, And I want to tell Eugene that I love his submissions, Yeah, he researched a lot. So, David, you guys are doing well. David, we listened to the debate yesterday, precept upon precept. We made notes, and we are even contemplating on certain things. These young ones have researched, and they've come out to educate us and all that. But David, I want to say that this whole thing you guys are championing, you are not only looking at what they will get after this, but look at the education they are giving to the general public, and it's building their confidence, their bravado, their zealousness. Especially, you see, Ghanaians, we fear performance anxiety. When you call people to come and do something in public, they don't want to do it because that vigor, that bravado, that confidence is not there. And so you are not just looking at the final end, but you are building these young ones for the future. And I want to say that it's a good show. This afternoon too, I'll be there personally to look at things about this topic that you are bringing. So I want to say that we are calling on people to help you guys. They should sponsor so that it won't be only in Kumasi. It should cut across the regions. And I know, inshallah, these young ones will become better and they'll take a while when we are very old. Thank you very much, David Akwete.
Thank you very much, Christoph, as well. And I liked how he landed, where he says people should support this. I mean, we know of people who will throw support. Can you imagine, for example, like the Speaker of Parliament, Babin, did for Mediama FC? He decides to give us, let's say, 100,000 Ghana cedis to put together high school.
The three Bono regions will certainly be covered. Sometimes I think that maybe you need to get it. I know he's in the car. Sometimes I think we should bring it to let them account for some of these things to people. Then they know
the amount of money we spend, the amount of money
Charlie, to move a production outside the studio for a whole month, Charlie.
And as to be on television, joint learning, television.
Yeah, lighting. Yeah.
Yesterday I spoke to John. I asked him what time he was going on. So Meko first one, this is here. Which means he was going to go back and forth to the venue like four times.
3 cars moving, 3 pickups.
So it's not.
Fuel,
and again, often people are like, oh, why do you go take it national? The schools themselves and how much the schools spend to put things together, the fuel of the schools. That one we bought that. We support. That's what I'm saying. We support. But let's say we can do much more if the sponsorship package is big. We can do much more if people come and say, okay, so listen, we are philanthropists. We don't even want you to advertise anything for us. Take this 50,000 Ghana cedis. Take this 100,000 Ghana cedis. And then you just, go beyond Kumasi. We can do so much. So we're calling on you. I mean, if you're interested, you want to support. Eugene mentioned a while ago. He says
my account, and I'll talk to you.
Eugene just mentioned,
Oh, but David, I think I deserve an apology. Your laughter, I take strong exception to the laughter. You are saying that
you are at liberty to take exceptions to it. I'm at liberty to laugh.
No, David.
There is a compliment laughing.
With the greatest of respect, I take strong exception to
listen, like you just said a while ago, we can say you want to do something for the best female debater. Mm-hmm. You can say you want to do something for the best, male debater. And it will boost the confidence and of the debaters. It can edge them on to do much more than they're doing right
just
now.
Give it a title, Mr. Eloquence or something.
We can do something. We can do something. So call this number if you're interested. 0244-340-397. 0244-340-397. If you want to sponsor, you want to do something to support the high school debate, feel free and do so. So we're wrapping up, aren't we?
Yesterday, when you mentioned Mr. Eloquence, the head boy for Kesek, Christ, Church of Christ Secondary, he said that when he introduced himself on Joy Prime was like Joy Lennon.
His Honorable, His Excellency.
His Excellency. You know, that, hey, school prefect in Buddha, His Excellency. Then who be the assemblyman there? It will be His Lordship, Right Honorable, His Excellency, Esquire, then the name will come.
Listen, your life is about to get better with great savings. Get the best appliances for your hero dad this Father's Day, and enjoy big savings with Samsung Super Sale happening now in all Compute Ghana showrooms nationwide. What did you get for your dad anyway? If you just got him a towel or handkerchief, it's okay, but you can do much better than that. Listen, you can still put a smile on your father's face this week. It's never too late. So from Samsung televisions to Samsung air conditioners to Samsung refrigerators to Samsung chest freezers to Samsung home theaters, microwaves, washing machines, gas cookers, and so much more. From now till this Sunday, enjoy up to 40% discount on any Samsung home appliance you buy. 40% discount, oh. So go there now, 40% discount. Visit any Compute Ghana showroom or shop online at www.computeghana.com and enjoy the 40% discount. For any other enquiries, you can call 0302 752020. Now, Yellow Asanteman, Yasanaba. Now, it's been an amazing Ashanti Fest 2023 on MTN, and the fun is not over yet. For all, our lovely people in Asanteman, we are still showing, you loads of love and showering you with great offers. So this Ashanti Fest, dial star 141 hash to enjoy up to 1 gigabyte extra data when you buy your unique data bundles on MTN just for you. Now, this is a special offer just for you, lovely people of Asanteman. Osekrum, Ashanti Fest, Beye de Brutal. Come, let's have fun. Stay connected everywhere you go. All right, so we've got a few more messages for you, and then we'll be crossing over to Joy 99.74, the Super Morning Show. Question on the Super Morning Show is, and Winston was saying that he would love for only women to call on the show. So women, get pregnant by men. Sometimes it's out of wedlock, sometimes even in wedlock. But when the issue of DNA testing comes up, the women become uncomfortable. They resist it with all the might in them. Question is why? Why do women resist it? Is it because they have something to hide? I don't know. But on the Super Morning Show, we'll find out.
Do we have to ask why again? Upon all these things that are happening, do they still have to ask why?
Well, like I said, the answers are on the Super Morning Show. We'll be crossing over shortly.
Presbyterian University Ghana, PUG, is promoting entrepreneurial education with its new concept, Project in Mind, Project in Hand, PMPH. Apply for admission now to undergraduate or graduate programs. Visit our website at www.presbyuniversity.edu.gh or call 0202-277-202 or 0202-277-210. Presbyterian University Ghana, discipline in leadership. Presbyterian University Ghana, PUG, is promoting entrepreneurial education with its new concept, Project in Mind, Project in Hand, PMPH. Apply for admission now to undergraduate or graduate programs. Visit our website at www.presbyuniversity.edu.gh or call 0202-277-202 or 0202-277-210. Presbyterian University Ghana, discipline in leadership.
Coffee in your cup. Joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best. Joy 99.7.
So, look, that's a conversation we had some time ago, and we had men calling.
Yeah, with their stories.
With their stories. Mm-hmm. And, it got us thinking.
Yeah.
We asked the question at the time, should paternity tests be compulsory or mandatory at birth? We had a lot of men joining the conversation. The women who sent the messages were like, Why? What is in doubt?
Yeah.
Why do men want to know? Why don't they trust their wives? And we've said, why do women push back?
Yeah.
Why is it always the case of why don't you trust me? And this is the same sex that actually likes accountability.
Mm.
In fact, when a lady calls you, she's going to ask you, where are you?
Yeah.
And you say, oh, I'm in town. They'll follow up, which part of town?
And what are you doing there?
And what are you doing?
So who is there?
Exactly.
How long are you going to be there for?
I tell you.
So when you leave, where are you going?
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
But it's like when it comes to accountability on their part.
No.
It's a problem.
We were not born to be accountable.
Oh, okay. So men were born to be
because you were created first. So you are responsible for accountability.
Okay.
Yeah, we are just here to enjoy life.
You see, if there's a gender that runs away from accountability, is men. Adam. When God asked him, you see what he did?
He said, it's the woman you gave me. It's the woman
no accountability. But that's just by the way. So this morning we want to understand what is it? Why do women always push back? After all, I mean, and I like the point you make. What's the big deal? I mean, you have these days when they call me, I realize something. I share, for instance, I realize that sometimes when my wife calls, especially by your car, I'm calling you, where are you? Mm-hmm. So I said, oh, but you have seen where I am.
That's your new answer.
But you've seen where I am.
You see where I am. I see. That's
so where you see me, that's where I am.
That's where you see the car, that's where I am. Wow.
I said, okay. Then that's also when are you coming home?
Mm-hmm.
When I come, you see.
So when you are coming home, then you buy bread.
Oh, brown
bread.
They say, oh, Papa wants to eat this.
Exactly. And then Milo is finished.
You are in a hurry. You go
so when you get to the store, call me.
Then you realize that there's Milo actually at home.
Yeah, but we need backup.
It will finish today.
Tomorrow morning. Exactly.
No problem. We do all of those.
We are an amazing species.
Oh, in fact, if you don't have patience, wallah.
No, you can't. You can't. Patience. You cannot.
But we asked that question. So why do women push back when issues of paternity test or DNA come up? Is it a case of what? Motherhood is a fact. And fatherhood is a belief. Yeah. And now men are beginning to disbelieve. So they say they want to know whether it's also a fact. Anyway, let's go for time with a dentist. But that will be after a few messages.
Exactly. So I have a question for you, Winston. What is exciting, delicious, creamy, and rich with vitamins, minerals, and has the goodness of cocoa all at the same time?
Niche.
Can you guess?
Niche.
Yes, it is.
I enjoyed it yesterday.
Oh, you did? It's the brand new Niche chocolate drink made with Ghana's finest wholesome cocoa. Niche chocolate is full of delicious goodness. Now, there's a 250ml bottle and the 180ml Tetra Pak. So you can enjoy it big or small. It's great for all members of your family. Visit a shop near you to get yours, and I know for a fact that you would love it.
The other day, as I was in my kitchen preparing my special jollof made with lily rice for my family, I heard a knock at the door. It was my mechanic. Instead of calling me to pick my car, he brought it himself. I said, "Cho," he said, "Efo." I said, "Take the car back. I will come and pick it myself." As I turned off the fire from under the lily jollof, there was another knock at the door. It was my neighbor. I said, neighbor. He said, "Efo, my dog has jammed your wall again, oh." I said, "Don't be silly. You don't have a dog." My wife and kids came home, and we saw that he enjoyed. So, it was my pastor. He said, "Bless you." I said, "Bless you too." He said, "Did he come to church on Saturday?" I said, "Acho, but why are you coming to tell me this on Wednesday?"
Having to fend off visitors at mealtimes because of Lele's tasty aromatic rice? Celebrate every mealtime by sharing with friends and family near or far.
Lele, tasty food, happy family. This advert is FDA approved.
You provide the fire.
Daily focus on your superstation Love 99.5 FM is giving you an opportunity to start your day right with anointed men of God. Tune in daily at 5:15 a.m. and be blessed. Be edified with Joel Osteen on Monday.
Just because it seems like God is too late doesn't mean that He's not going to come through. Don't be impatient for Him to act. Keep believing, keep praying, and every blessing that belongs to you will show up.
Receive the word with Reverend Eric Ajay Bediako of New Life City Chapel, Bokrom, every Tuesday.
Anytime the Holy Ghost comes to dwell in your heart, He produces his nature in you. And so you that some time ago you were whatever, you begin to have desires for holy things in your life.
On Wednesday, make a date with His Word, His power, and His presence with Reverend Victor Osei, General Overseer of Family Chapel International.
One thing you should never allow in your life is for people to take you for granted. Go where you are celebrated and not where you are simply tolerated.
Live a relevant life every Thursday with Reverend David Seth Kwanzaa, head pastor of Mid-Country Chapel, Amoko.
No matter what chances you have lost, opportunities you have lost, God is able to restore them. Who is this God that can cause something to come out of Nazareth?
And on Friday, Reverend Simon Ampofo of Gracefields Chapel comes your way with Word Explosion.
You are blessed in your going out and blessed in your coming in, even now and forevermore.
Daily focus on Love FM. Start your day right with a word from God.
So the essence of my praise is centered on your grace.
My name is Diana Hamilton, BGMA Artist of the Year 2021 and brand ambassador of Awake Purified Drinking Water. I am super excited to partner with Ghana's first charity-driven water to give back to our communities. Awake is a brand that makes a difference. We impact the world around us. That is why for every bottle of Awake water you buy, an amount is donated to the National Cardiothoracic Center. Yes, every time you quench your thirst with a refreshing bottle of Awake, you're helping contribute to save lives. So keep drinking Awake Purified Drinking Water and let's continue making a difference. Awake Water, one for life, supporting the National Cardiothoracic Center. This advert is FDA approved.
Yes, DBS Industries has done it again. We have taken the lead by introducing the newest Colorlink Plus roofing sheets. It comes with 20-year warranty against fading.
Hold on a second. Did you say 20-year warranty against fading?
Yes. In addition, it has self-clean properties, meaning it has the ability to clean dirt that settles on it, making your roof look beautiful at all times.
This DBS offer is super cool.
Get your Colorlink Plus roofing sheet for your roof today. Look out for Colorlink imprint on our sheets. Locate DBS Limited in Kumasi on the Kumasi Accra Road at Adakwajachi opposite Kwamo Guel filling station. Call our hotline on 050-600-4141 or 0543-286-637. Visit our other factories in Accra, Tamale and Takrady. DBS Industries, your roof experts.
The Honorable Chairperson, ladies and gentlemen, today we have embarked on a journey of passion, intellect, and academic discourse.
But let us not forget that our country, our economy, is in the intensive care unit of the IMF Teaching Hospital.
The Love FM High School Debate is on your superstation Love 99.5 FM and on Facebook at LUV99.5 FM and on Joy Prime and Joy Learning, 2 p.m. each day. It's the Love FM High School Debate. Don't miss it. Sponsored by
Think Positive Travel and Educational Consult assists people who want to travel to work or study abroad. We help you with flight bookings, hotel reservations, visa assistance, passports, and birth certificates. We also operate a real estate agency which is into the sale of litigation-free lands, property management, and building construction. You can locate Think Positive Travel and Educational Consult and Think Positive Real Estate Agency at Ahojo, opposite Absa Bank, adjacent Oasis of Love Church, Satome Street, Kumasi. In Accra, find us at Kesuman Junction in the same building with My Life Insurance. For more information, you can call us on 0245-508-082 or 0209-360-265.
Is it a gift of promissory, engagement, or wedding rings, earrings, bracelets, pendants, watches, chains, or fancy rings that you want to give? And now, what could you do? Remove, polish, or repair an old jewelry? The name is St. Ben Jewelry. Places are Amekom opposite former ADV, adjacent the Pentecost International Church, or Edum Chelsea House. St. Ben Jewelry gives you flexible payment plan on any jewelry you want to purchase. Call St. Ben Jewelry on 0244-284-122.
If you are a school, church, institution, or office, worry no more because Dynamist Plus has all the doors you require. We have fireproof doors for hospitals and many more. We have both interior and exterior exterior security doors, bulletproof doors, PVC interior doors, and waterproof, which can also withstand fire for 2 hours. Our wooden doors come with frame, panel, door accessories, and keys. We have wardrobes, bed stands, makeup stands, mirrors, and many more. For quality and original furniture from Turkey, come to Dunamis Enterprise. You can locate Dunamis Plus at Ahonjo Atinga Junction off the Lameta Road, also at Tanaso opposite the Catholic Church, Boaho close to Cars Quarry Factory, or call us on 0242 174 287.
Sewura Ultimate Fashions and more. Refriginando, Kenneth Cole, Max Fendi, Perry Jacob, and member chefs, Papebi. Italian shoes, slippers, sandals, khaki, material trousers, office wear, and now, and your member and Manuel Maya Shako wedding, party, engagement, brands from across the world. Ellen Trace, Adriana Papel, Jones, New York, Tehari, Casper, and the Bebreke Camp. Kumasi Ultimate Fashions, our prisons runabout. Accra, opposite UTC.
Zest Console is the best place for your IELTS, SAT, and GRE tuition. The IELTS facilitates study, work, and live abroad. The SAT and GRE facilitate study abroad on scholarships. Zest Consult has an amazing track record of training around 4,000 students, nurses, midwives, and many others who have excelled in these examinations and realized their study and work abroad dreams. Contact us if you really want to study on scholarship. Zest Consult also provides real estate, automobile, and IT solution services. We can help you buy or sell lands and buildings and rent office spaces or accommodation. We can also help you obtain a car loan or buy or sell a car. If your institution needs a stunning website and amazing software, then contact us. You can call or WhatsApp us on 0345 631 633.
Daffy's Ohimanio. Daffy's Ohima Feminine Mischanti. A massable so many so Emma. Ye bui and Sayente Yobia. A san CSC Mancasa. Daffy Busiana Ekasi. Intie their mouth for comfort and no panel. Daffy's shower gel and pour on money. You want to dear and a cocoa dear. What did Jaria and my natural look?
Mesu de misu Daffy's feminine cleanse and a capsules ne CSM. And my main think carboni be me Jimmy who dear and cassa.
Daffy no panel and what dance here be Daffy sana. About my yenina.
Open a did with Duffy's Health and Beauty Ewo East Legon American House Kumasen so ye Bank Tech Hospital enye map him for
FDA aje edwedin krato yato.
Brother Bernard.
Yes.
Onia anope die ekom die demi pacho yenkope go baby ntowa ene nkwa die the salad kakra wele talia na kokwa memre se ne ya sheda ya ma mepe se wonim se ne mepe meduane
mami tebe ya wo se woto Vodafone made for me bundle officer *530# e code a wodi benya atade ne sese ye pa ya sheda ya ma wo benya weni mu nyina free 1 Ghana cedi e ko.
Brother Bernard enti wonim Vodafone made for me bundle na wa sheda die sie mi say
oh the boss *530#.
Anio Manisha utrim say odia we are sroku esan Vodafone made for me atede ne sese ahudo ni stress nya atede ne sese ya edemu fo a ya sheda ya ma bi ni minutes dodo a ode be call data ana internet na say minutes dodo ode be calls any data ya kan bom dia ma ode dial *530# na fa ho ji Vodafone made for me sese ne atede mu ana download my Vodafone app no ene ya.
Vodafone, further together.
Here you go, dear.
Mom, you didn't add milk.
No need to. Taste and see why.
Wow, but how?
Is it milky?
Very.
Is it creamy?
Yes.
That's Milo all-in-one for you. It's so milky, eh? I don't need to add more milk.
I love it, Mommy.
Give your kids all-in-one. It's truly milky and rich in calcium. Milo, energy to go further. Milo. This advert is FDA approved.
The Honorable
I won't talk my mind, for anyone will feel relate, reading my cooler, Sometimes it feels like success is a trap, and sometimes it feels like people don't understand, cause the pressure plenty, and the expectations high. Even your day ones were supposed to get your back, sometimes they was they fight. And everybody has an opinion on how you supposed to live your life. And even people were supposed to show you the way, now the people they backbite. Don't be pride, don't be ego. Sometimes I gotta change my mind, sometimes I gotta stay behind, sometimes I would have to say no. Sometimes I gotta Now this house is like this.